if she feels unsafe, if she has proof that she's unsafe, if she has proof that he is detrimental or harmful to her and or the baby, then yeah, the restraining order is necessary.
Tastemakers.
Class. We do more than make a living, we make a life. When everything is dark, we are the light. We are the tastemakers, aight. Let tomorrow tell the stories that we make tonight. We do more than make a living.
Oh, Lord, you owe me some D. I love that. That's the episode name right there.
Listen, listen.
Ain't no listen. It's time to go.
Well, we didn't hit on the key thing, and I'm just trying to see. Nah, it's not. I'm just thinking.
And just hang
So there's levels of So I'm just explaining to Goss. There's a lot of branding that's already been worked up, Goss, and so I'm trying to at least cover things that have already been branded. You feel me? Like all of our branding graphics and stuff that have gone on got Keke on it. You feel like right now. So I'm like, I gotta at least hit that Keke uh convo. Even though I'm really not even though I'm not really that interested in it, to be honest. Um so Keke Palmer has pulled out a restraining order on her, I guess her ex boyfriend Jackson Boy and baby daddy. Um, they've released clips that showed them to be in an altercation, um, and and she was granted a temporary restraining order on him. What are you guys' thoughts on this overall? What do you guys see? Just thoughts. None of us know, you know, what's going on inside that house or what went on inside that house. None of us know that. But what are y'all's thoughts in general?
If she don't feel safe, I'm with it. Like, if you have a situation at home and we don't know what's going on at home, we just know what
Of
they
course.
show us or what's going on Instagram. So I'm with it. I trust women over anything when it comes to stuff like that. Like a restraining order doesn't hurt him. It just say, hey, go cool down for a second. If she felt unsafe, she felt like she needed to do it. Let her rock. Let her do what she does.
Yeah. So only other aspect of the restraining order that quote unquote hurt him is she's not only just asking for the restraining order, she's also asking for, as I understand, full custody of the baby.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying as well. But ladies, just thoughts. Kiera, please go before
Yeah, you
Tasha.
up, girl? I'm good. I was just listening.
The reason why I said that is because I think Tasha was about to say something, so I was like, "Key, get in there before Tasha do."
No, I agree with Goss. If she feels unsafe, if she has proof that she's unsafe, if she has proof that he is detrimental or harmful to her and or the baby, then then yeah, the restraining order is necessary. I heard there was an audio out though of her mother implicating Usher or like snitching on Usher about something. So I haven't been following this that closely, so I don't know that I can necessarily speak to it just because is Keke Palmer in the news for like the fourth time this quarter. And so I'm like, yeah. I don't know what's going on over there. I would just pray for him. But I don't know what's going on in that situation. I mean, she wore the outfit. I struggle. I run the risk of sounding like a church mother, but I struggle with Kiki and her being half naked on stage with Usher, um, in that little outfit, just because I feel like there's a certain level like this. The reason we even know what all of this is like we are even in her business like that is because she tripped the switch with the way she was gallivanting off as if she were a single woman with no significant other at home. She pulled up with that dress with that thong on and was out here. Um, keep that with I agree with God. Um, she pulled up kind of like
No, me and Key be agreeing most times. Sometimes
not most of the times, but when we do, it's like what?
y'all be trying to
Um,
make me the villain, bro.
I've never tried to make you the villain, not ever.
Not you. I'm talking about the
Oh,
chat,
oh,
and you do make me the villain. But go ahead.
I don't. Um,
Stop it.
and so, but no, I feel like I don't know. Their relationship is too public. Too much is out in the street. I don't know that Keke should have been outside with her cheeks out, dancing at an Usher concert. He made the boy insecure, um, and he was insecure, but because he's not Usher, I get why he was insecure. He's not Usher. Usher, who's an international superstar, had your girl in his arms. I don't know. It's just too much. And so now I think it's only escalated from that point. He made the comment he made, but you're a mom though. Everybody got upset about him saying, but you're a mom though. And I get what he was trying to say with it, but that was just the wrong choice of words. He shouldn't have said it like that. He should have been like, you're my girl though. And I'm not comfortable with my girl having her cheeks out. But he threw the mom card in, which then turned it into this whole respectability politics conversation. And then
I would say he never should have posted it on socials anyway. But I think the way you phrase it is actually would have worked a lot better than.
yeah, it's like, yo, you're my girl, and I'm not comfortable with my girl. The same way, if I had a man and my man was out on thing, I would be like, yo, you're my man. I'm not comfortable with you doing that. But he made it about her being a mom, which then, and then of course, Keke is a shrewd businesswoman, so she found a way to market all of this. Um, but their relationship just got too public, too fast. It was just too much, too fast, and they're still relatively young, so. If he putting his hands on her, though, he shouldn't be in the house. If he's detrimental to the baby, he shouldn't be in the house. If he's unsafe for them as a family, you gotta go, Pop, until
On
you can prove that
game.
until you can prove that you have been rehabilitated or are receiving some level of counseling or rehabilitation. You can't be here. Period.
Word.
Tasha.
Yeah, simple as that. If you can't disagree without getting physical, then you gotta separate. Simple as
So, so I'll be this cat. Of course, we all know domestic violence is a real deal. Domestic violence is problematic. We knew people should not touch each other in that way to harm each other, especially men. We should be raised not to do that. But then, even as we've come upon, we know even women shouldn't be touching men in that way either, as well, right? So all that goes has to be said as a disclaimer, whatever the case may be. Um, Somebody in the chat said it, and it's kind of where my head's been at as well. We live in 2023. You got video. Why are we releasing stills of the video? Like, we've got the video, but they're releasing stills of the video instead of releasing the video. Um, uh, that caught me by a little surprise, or that made me raise my eyebrows. Here's my other thing that raised my eyebrows, and y'all speak to this. I'm not claiming, y'all know me. I don't claim to know it all. So I'm just trying to see what's what. If you are being abused, do you
yes.
would somebody who is being abused, um, therefore probably making them a victim, right, or whatever? Do you normally
Yes.
antagonize your abuser
Yes.
publicly?
Hold on now. Yeah. Abused people react in different ways. Abused people, some people abuse back. But that doesn't mean they are not being abused.
Okay.
Some abusive situations are two-way, and many are not. And I don't have a lot to say because I know how the game works. It's a game of what can we make it look like.
Right.
So I know we have spent a lot of time on Tasha, but I can't but testify because the Lord is good to me. Okay? Y'all know my personality. Okay? I can sort of act like a person. First of all, I'm in a profession where you got to talk to people sternly. You know what I'm saying? And people in my life have seen me get upset. They haven't ever seen me put hands on nobody. You know what I'm saying? But they see me like, I've been called a pepper seed before. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll
I
at
don't know
least
what a
make
pepper seed is.
it's a Jamaican term, like, you hot, you'll get 38 and you'll probably go off on somebody or whatever. So I'll make a person feel afraid that they're about to get beat up or cussed out, but no one's actually seen me do that before. However, the person I was married to took advantage of that. And many times when we got in arguments, I would ask, hey, I feel myself getting upset. Let's talk about this in 15 minutes when I calm down, and not being given that space, right? And having to literally run out the house to keep from being agitated into blowing up at him. Now, at the time, I didn't realize that because he needed legal status in America, he was trying to get me to commit domestic violence on him because he knew I was not about to stay with him for the amount of years it took for him to earn his green card through our marriage. Because 6 months in, the true colors came out. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't care about embarrassment. I didn't care about, oh, I waited all my life to get married. This was I was about to be out. So he knew he had to do something. You know what I'm saying? So when you're trying to get your green card through somebody and the marriage is not going to last long enough for you to do it, you can still get it if you can prove you were a victim of abuse. But when I was in the situation, I did not know or see that. I was a brand new lawyer. You know what I'm saying? So when he went around to my family and when he went around to my mom and told them, oh, Tasha does these things to me, Tasha does this to me. Mind you, I didn't even know he was talking to my family, and I wasn't telling my family anything because I was I'm going to cover my husband and keep our business at home. Meanwhile, he was having secret meetings with my mom every Monday, I found out.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And my whole family believed him and did not ask me nothing. Just because of my mannerisms sometimes, they believed I was this violent, drunk cheater who is completely not who they raised me to be. You know what I'm saying? People take advantage of the picture they know they can paint about you, especially in domestic violence situations like this. And what I'm telling you, he almost got me arrested. I almost went to jail because he almost ran the storyline with the police, and the Holy Spirit himself stepped in and ensured that I did not lose everything that I had just worked hard for over this guy. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I don't have a lot to say about their situation, because like I even see somebody in the chat said, not saying nothing, but she looked like she's a swinger when she gets mad. He could be taking advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? Or the people that's looking at him, oh, well, he looked like because he don't have as much as her, he must be insecure enough to be physically abusing her. She could be taking advantage of that. So until you really know, especially, when it comes to these domestic violence situations, you just don't friggin' know.
And again, we deal on speculation, so that's why there's a certain level of disclaimers that have to be said, and whatever the case may be, and we all know, boom, 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 boom. So I am speculating, why this, why that, why the public, uh, you know, why this, why that, whatever the case may be, and then it seems like they were fighting over a phone, you know what I mean, or whatever the case may be, is what a lot of people are saying as well. I'm just saying,
I see no phone in the picture. And to tell
there's
you the
phone in
truth,
this.
I can't even tell really I can't even tell what's in that picture.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I've had people, now me working as a lawyer, I've had people bring me videos. You know what I'm saying? And at first glance, it's like, okay, maybe this proves your case. But then when I go back to the source of the video and get the whole thing of the video, it's like, nigga, I ain't representing you. This is, you know what I'm saying? You cut
Yeah.
out the parts that made it look like I'm not going to court with you on this. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that little still whatever's floating out there, again, it's not enough for me to really have an opinion.
That's what's up. That's what's up right there. Definitely, definitely. So that's our Keke Palmer conversation. Well, Keke and Darius Jackson conversation. Um, yeah, I mean, it's either way, it's unfortunate. But I just wonder, is it what it's being painted out to be? is
I
kind
think
of
they're
my
gonna end
thought
up back
process.
together, and the public's gonna be the one with the egg on our face because we cared so much. I don't know them people.
So that seemed to be what
I don't think back
happened.
together right now.
That's what happened after the Usher situation. They were still back together. They didn't
Yeah,
officially
well, we
break
what?
things off. I'm saying until October, which was last month. They officially broke things off last month. Is so they were back together after the Usher situation. But yeah. So I don't know. I just hope the best for anybody and everything like that. I just at the same time, you just worry. I worry. Um, I'm just like, hopefully a judge has the video, right? Judge would have the video, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Judge would have the video,
yeah,
so they'd be able to see everything there.
yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Once a guy makes a public shaming of you in a subject matter where he could have talked to you privately, and then you're still with him, you know what I'm saying? After everyone has ganged up on the guy on your behalf, you know what I'm saying? And then now you're with the guy, y'all podcasted together about it, aggrandizing on the
hmm
woman or whatever. At that point, I stopped caring about you as a celebrity because I don't know you like that. If you're somebody in my life, that's different. You know what I'm saying? But as a celebrity, somebody does something unhealthy to you and then y'all make money off of it. I tune out. Me personally.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just headlines to me now.
Hopefully they get the help they need. Hopefully everybody remains safe. Hopefully the baby remains safe. And like I said, there is a temporary restraining order in place. So hopefully he honors that, keeps his distance,
Yeah.
and hopefully they
Well,
get whatever they
get a
need.
temporary until you get a trial date. That
Gotcha.
trial date, everything will come out, and then we'll see if the temporary order becomes a permanent one.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's what it is. Listen. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us in the chat and things of that nature. Been a fun show, definitely. I love holding space for different conversations, especially conversations that you don't see a lot discussed amongst Christian people. So I love it. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Definitely appreciate you for right here hanging with us. I know it is about that time, so we're gonna go ahead and
Tastemakers. Class. We do more than make a living, we make a life. When everything is dark, we are the light. We are the tastemakers. Aight. Let tomorrow tell the stories that we make tonight. We do more than make a living, we make